Welcome back to the channel, guys, with Paradox the Rapper, your favorite YouTube rapper. Right here I have a Mercedes AMG twin turbo C63. It's gonna look fresh, so stay tuned for this episode. This is the new project, and I got it parked in this angle because I was taking some thumbnail shots. You know how it is. So this is the new color it's gonna be. This is Avery Spring Fresh. Oh man, so it's a green. It's almost like my 240, but not chrome. So this is a color shifting wrap. It's very beautiful. It's a C63S AMG. Okay, so this is my first time seeing under the hood, and you can just see the turbos right there. They're little baby turbos. They're very interesting. Just as small as my VR4's turbos, I think. Look about the same size, but yeah, it's an AMG. This thing is really awesome, super fast. I think me and him should race. He'll probably win though. He's got that sequential transmission. But this is gonna be a very fun project. There might be a chrome delete involved. I'm not sure, we'll see. I'm gonna send him pictures once I'm done. Then he'll let me know if he wants me to chrome delete all that stuff. So that's kind of up in the air still. But yeah, this is gonna be a dope color, just like that, and it's gonna make this thing look brand new. All right, guys, time to get to work. Okay, so this is the passenger side. I have fish lined off the V8 bi-turbo, but you can see real up close here that there is some clear coat issues right by where the O and the B is. Stuff like this, especially on an expensive car, you want to record in case in case you know something happens here when you peel the wrap. Some of this clear coat might come with it, so just in case. Okay, so when you go to peel the wrap that's on here, it takes more clear because the whole clear coat on this fender is bad. So I lost some right here as well when I peel the wrap off to kind of redo this piece. So you can see evidence of the bad clear coat all the way up to here. So for whatever reason, this car, even right down here too. So this whole fender is pretty much toast. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is happening, but it doesn't happen on the GTR or Tesla or any of the new cars I've done. Okay, as you can see here, I lightly sanded your bad area, and I have not really gone down into your past your base coat, so you can just get this re-cleared by a shop or somebody. But these are all the bad paint areas that you have. So this is now smooth and you won't see it past the wrap, but you do have bad chipping paint. So this side of the panel right here, it has the same issue because you can see all that's chipping clear coat. And then here I have sanded it, but if you wet it, see it's barely onto the paint layer itself. So this whole fender actually is gonna need to be repainted. In the meantime, it'll look good for the wrap. That's just the nature of the beast. If the wrap sticks to the clear and the clear is not sticking to the paint strong enough, then you got a bad paint job. Okay. another clear coat problem. You see how the clear coat is all peeled off on the wrap there, and I try to put some wrap glue down so that I can stick it, but it's not sticking, so I might have to cut this off. So if you look real close, you see how there's no clear coat here, and then there's clear coat here. There's a separation line right there. Okay, that's kind of issues that we're having on this particular one, and all this crustiness, that's the clear coat layer stuck to the wrap. Now the wrap is no longer sticking. So not sure if this is clear coat or some kind of wax or whatever, but you can see right there, look at that difference. Okay, so the wrap will show that, as well as right here there's another area that has issues, and then right here on this bumper there's that too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test the wrap on it before I lose the whole big piece when I'm about to set this back bumper, and then see if I get any lifting clear coat. So when you're wrapping people's cars and this stuff happens, sometimes they think it's a brand new car, but as soon as you touch wrap to it, clear coats start coming off. So that's kind of what that looks like on the back bumper. You guys already saw what I showed you it looked like before I put wrap on. So I don't want this to happen when I lay down the big piece, because then if I lose the big piece because clear coat stuck to it, then now I'm out of wrap material. So if you ever see any issues, you want to test it, and then they really have to decide if they want it sanded or if they want it to be wrapped over. So it looks like this is the top layer of clear coat, and there might be another layer under it. So yeah, I'm not sure how that happens. I'm not a painter. But then back here, it's the same thing. As you keep lifting it, more might come off. So what you want to do is just have a decision made by them. Go, all right, what do you want me to do? You want me to sand it? If you sand it, then you won't see a difference between these two surfaces. And then you just wrap it, and it's fine. Whenever they get their car redone or whatever, they'll have to have it re-cleared, but then you have sanded this bottom coat as well. So it's either sand this to make it smooth, or don't sand it, wrap over it, and then you can see this. Whatever the case may be, I don't control how the clear coat behaves. I just tell you what happens when you lay wrap on it. So I sent him those pictures of what's happening with his clear coat on the back bumper, and he's kind of freaking out. So this purpose of the video is to show you that this is not factory paint, and I can tell by, if you look right here, see that? Look at that. So those are scratches in the clear coat, right? But it looks clean when you look at it from far away or out in the sunlight, but under LED light, you can see that there is some scratches that's been painted over. Here, see that right there? That's a pit in the clear. So whoever repainted this has all these clear pits. See that? So that's why this happens, is because whoever painted is not that great of a painter, and it looks like this bumper has been repainted. So the purpose of this portion of the video is to cover my ass, because I don't want to be blamed for this. And when wrap sticks harder to your clear coat than if your clear coat sticks to the underlayer of the clear coat or the paint, you get that issue right there. Okay, so those of you guys who are trying to wrap, be careful. Make sure you video and document everything, because you can get blamed for stuff like this when the car is expensive and you don't know what's happening. So, you know, there's something there. Here you go. So now it's been sanded lightly, very lightly. I've been instructed to do so by the owner, and I have text messages to prove it. But here, basically, here's the difference. So it's a very light difference that you can't really see. I'll give it a little more of a graze, but as long as you don't hit the paint layer, you can re-clear this, so that's fine. But yeah, so what you want to do is just sand it as lightly as possible with as fine of a sandpaper as you can to get it like that, where you can wrap it without seeing the difference in the surface. And unfortunately, this does happen. It just kind of depends on what car you got. Came right off the lot, it wouldn't be a problem. But a used one, you might have issues like this. On this side, this has been sanded, so as you can see, the paint layer is still good. I only got rid of the clear coat layer that's flaking. So yeah, this has been sprayed with water, so it doesn't look as bad. But once it's dry, it kind of looks hazy, because of course, if you sand something, it's going to be hazy until you re-clear. Essentially, when you clear coat something, this is what they do. It's basically wetting the paint layer with the wet layer of clear coat is what's happening. Okay, now it's ready for wrap. before you guys start pausing shit and roasting me, this right here is intentional. So I did this as a separate piece. You can see the little seam right here so that he can go home and line up his emblems perfectly. He's coming from Napa, so he doesn't want to have to come back just for me to put the emblems on, because the emblem has been ordered, but it's not going to arrive for about 3 weeks or so. So that's why that's like that. But if he doesn't like that later on, it's very easy. You can just peel off this back separate piece here, and then you just run badgeless, and I can rewrap it very simply. So yeah, that's why that's that. But here we are. Get out of here, ducks. Here we are. I'm comparing the two colors, chrome or color shift. What do you guys think? That one's kind of in the shade right now, but you guys get the idea. Look at that right there. So they're kind of the same shade of color shifting, but this one just happens to be chrome. So you can definitely get that wow factor on that one, similar to this one, but it'd be significantly less than doing chrome. So chrome, you're looking at, you know, probably like 4,500 or whatever it is, 4,500 to 8,000 when a shop does it. But for color shifting, you're looking at half as much. It's probably about like 2,800 or something like that. But yeah, so you're saving significantly more on money, and you're kind of getting the same effect. It's not as outlandish as chrome is, of course, but this is a very nice, beautiful looking color shift. Yeah, buddy. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do the 360, and then we're gonna catch his reaction, because he's gonna pick up anytime now. All right, so here we got the owner of the Mercedes AMG. Now, you were messaging me a little nervously.
Extremely
because
nervous.
we have some paint issues, which we talked about, where it's something that I can't control and I don't know.
And it's a $100,000 car that I've never left with anyone before.
Okay. In the video, you will see where the paint issues is. I made very detailed stuff, like the pictures I show you, but you know.
Right.
Okay, anyway, let's just enjoy what it looks like right now, and then we'll go over it. All right, ready? Let's go.
Holy shit.
What do you
That
think?
looks awesome.
Right?
Oh, that is perfect.
Got a pig too.
That is great, man.
Yeah, you love it?
I fucking love it.
Look at that color shift. So awesome, right?
That is awesome.
Yeah, it looks really good with the chrome delete right
Yeah.
here
Add a video.
on the mirror, or on this, and then on that. Okay.
That's perfect, man.
And I do like the silver accents going under the car. So.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
definitely.
So right here,
I see what you're saying. Okay.
okay, since you're doing the emblems yourself,
Right.
it's very simple. You just slap it right back on over this.
Right,
You won't
right.
ever see it. If you ever want to go badgeless, bring it back to me. I'll redo it for you. No charge. This is a separate piece. I can just peel this off and then redo it. So there's a little line right here.
Okay.
So
Right.
this is what you're talking about?
Yes. So if you want to do it as a single piece, then we can. Well,
Right.
it wouldn't take that long. I have material left over. So yeah. Similarly, so you're losing some paint, right? You lost it on this side, so I just did the rest of your emblems just like this, so that you can just put the thing right over, and I don't have to worry about sanding or anything like that, right? In the front bumper, I'll show you where you can tell that it's not stock paint. See right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that overspray
Yeah.
right there. So that's actually a very rough part, and the wrap won't stick to it. So I'm going to, before you leave, I'm just gonna lay a little piece right here. But because it's not stock paint, you lost some clear coat right there.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
So once I touch the material down here, it wouldn't stick.
Right.
Right, because as soon as I touched it, clear coat came off. Now I'm stuck because I don't have a big enough piece that's continuous all the way around, right? So that's why that's there. Your only other option would to be like maybe make a cut somewhere and then redo this whole bottom lip as a separate piece, but you probably don't want to do that because no one actually is really gonna look down there.
Right.
Because you're always looking like this, right? So that's the kind of things I want to point out. Oh, and also you lost some paint right here. You see that difference? Right
Yeah,
there.
I see what
Okay.
you're saying. Okay.
So as soon as the wrap touched this, boom, I lost stickiness right here, right? So to salvage this whole piece, I had to cut it off on this edge and then use a separate piece all the way around. So there's a little seam.
Okay,
Yeah. But
barely noticeable.
you can't see it because you're always looking down at the car. But that's what you have to do to salvage this big piece. This is a 10-foot piece that we don't have a replacement for.
No, that looks awesome. And all the sensors still work and everything through it?
Yes. Yeah. This is infrared sensors, so they just go right through the wrap. Cool. There you go. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. There's really a lot of complications when it comes to wrapping, especially other people's cars. And when you start to lose clear coat right in the middle of wrapping, that's when you're gonna have real issues of losing like big pieces like the bumper, quarter panel, stuff like that. So on top of that, the people that owns the car might not know that might be the case with their cars, so they might get mad at you for that. So make sure that you have everything documented, make sure you record everything, make sure you let them know right away when you see an issue and show them why and explain it to them in great detail, and just be real with them, just be true, and just tell them what their options are at that point in time. So be careful out there if you guys are wrapping other people's cars, but let me know what you guys think of this color compared to the chromes. The color shifting or chromes have that wow effect. So when I wrap, I always recommend that people go with a fun color because that's the whole point of wrapping. So until next time, guys, leave me a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.